What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best possible method to get a crap ton of shotgun ammo pretty much while you're sleeping. This is an almost completely hands-off method. Most of the forges and chemistry benches are going to be doing the work for us. There's no long grinding for charcoal with a mantis, anything like that. This is going to be very easy method for people, assuming you have the right set of tools. So let's get started. And guys, real quick, if you sell products on Discord or just live on it like I do, I built something just for you. It's called Cosmo. It's the first e-com bot built natively into Discord. You can set up a fully custom storefront and launch products live directly in your server and sell out instantly. You can automate payments through Stripe, run your own AI agent trained on your server or products, plus all the server tools you already need: a ticket dashboard, welcome messages, giveaways, an embed builder, and free starter templates. We're launching soon, and I'm giving away 5 free lifetime business subscriptions to the first 5 people who join my Discord and message me. The link's below. And if you want to learn more, check out the Cosmo trailer that's out now, or head to visitcosmo.com/waitlist. Now, this is a pretty advanced method. There's a couple things you're going to need for this, and there's quite a few steps because we do need a few different items to eventually make the shotgun ammo. Now, before we can make the simple shotgun ammo, we have to make a bunch of these simple bullets. And to make the simple bullets, we need metal ingots and gunpowder. Now, depending on where you are in your ARK playthrough, metal can become difficult or it can become very easy to get. For me, metal is insanely easy to get, especially on the map I play on. I'm currently on the center, and if you guys don't know, metal is the easiest to get on the center because in the deep of the ocean, there is the richest metal nodes on any server, and they are just everywhere. You can fill an entire dedicated storage in a couple hours or less. It's pretty insane. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can look that up. But if you're not at that point where you have the items to fill a full dedicated storage in a couple hours, you can use an Anki, but it's going to be a lot grindier. So, I mean, that's up to you. And then next, for the gunpowder, most videos you see, they'll tell you to go to the volcanic region and farm all the trees to get charcoal. And don't do that. That's stupid. What I do is I throw a crap ton of wood in a steam forge, and then I can go to sleep, and by the time I wake up, it's all done, and I didn't have to do any of that crap. So yeah, don't save your time. Don't go farming in the volcanic zone. That's stupid. So just to demonstrate, I'll also show the best way of getting wood. I mean, wood's pretty simple to get, but I have a couple different ways to kind of maximize my wood getting. So we're going to go to my metal base. That's where the steam forge is at. And I'm lagging. That's fantastic. And all I'm going to do is throw one element in there and then completely fill the steam forge. So you can do the math. We have 299 stacks of wood. Multiply that by 100, and that's how much charcoal you'll get. Now, you will need more than one element. So let me go ahead. Let me throw 3 elements in there. I think that should be enough. Okay, so there we go. So I could essentially go to sleep, go tame, go do whatever I want, and then come back and it'll be done. I don't have to go farming in a volcanic zone. I don't have to do any of that crap because that's going to take hours. Just throw the wood in the steam forge, throw a couple element in there, and forget about it. Come back when you feel like it, and it'll be done. So there's the charcoal down. Very easy. Alright, now the first method that I used for wood, I don't use this method anymore, but I used this one for a long time, is using a Therizino in the redwoods. And you don't have to bring a Karcha. I didn't used to, but ever since the brand new Acro whatever dino got added, they are spawning more than like a Thyla, and like they are everywhere. So like, this guy's just my protector. You don't actually need him. He's just here because, literally, I'm not even kidding. I just got to this spot and there was already an acro at the spot. So I had to kill him, then I threw the Theri out, and we're good to go. But this guy's just my security. But yeah, be careful of that brand new dino, because I mean they're probably going to nerf the spawns, but it's just outrageous that they are everywhere. But essentially, go up, hit a tree, get 800. I don't think that was a redwood tree. The redwood trees gives you way more. 1200 from that. But herein lies the issue: is you have the Theory's going to get full within 2 trees, depending on what the weight is. I don't have a very high weight on this one. The melee is the highest, so this is where a whip comes in. You just whip him to the next tree. I don't know where he's going, so that's cool. Anyway, whip him to the next tree. And you hit the tree. I think there is a Pego coming after us. He dealt with that. Good. So, I mean, you get pretty good wood like that. But now I'm going to show you the method I use now. It's a lot better. So how this works is now, since they added the skill tree in ARK, if you have the Midas Touch skill tree, you have a 6% chance to turn the node into a gold node, so you'll get a lot more resources. So we're going to use that to our advantage, but for redwood trees. So essentially you want to just start harvesting it, and I just kind of tap it until you see it turn gold. Yeah, there's a little bit of gold there. So then we just continue to harvest. And you can see we're getting a crap ton more wood than we were with the berry. So almost 6,000 wood on one tree. Let me see if I can do something about it being dark. There we go, it's a little bit better. So yeah, 6,000 wood in one tree. Now, depending on how lucky you get with the Midas Touch or not, or unlucky, it kind of varies. Sometimes you'll get 3,000, sometimes you'll get 6,000. Kind of varies, but either way, you get a lot more with this method than the theory. There we go. And only 2 trees, we got 10,000 wood. So I don't need to show any more trees. You guys get the point. So let's move on to the next step on making all that shotgun ammo. So I went over the metal ingots, come to the center, or just use whatever method you use for metal. I glossed over the charcoal, used the wood, I showed you the wood method, but to make it into gunpowder, we need a bunch of spark powder. Now, the best way to get spark powder is to use a fasto. So I'm going to go over that, but also very quickly, if you don't have a fasto, you can use an Anki, or you can use, anything else. You can get quite a bit of flint using a simple Anki, especially, Ankis can be rather slow. But if there's a spot in the water where all the little river rocks are, you can actually get quite a bit of flint and not a lot of time. So let me just demonstrate that very quick, because they actually can move relatively fast underwater as opposed to on land. So if you just circle around in the water here, you can farm a relatively good amount. It's nothing like a fasto, but again, if you don't have a fasto and you want to grind it out, this is the best way to do it, in my opinion. Or you can use a mantis, you can use whatever you want. But there we go, just covering that, because I know not everyone will have a fasto. But now that I've covered that, let's go use the fasto. Now if you have a fasto, it's also pretty helpful if you have a rhino, because you're going to slot cap and not that much time using a fasto. So we're going to use the Rhino to follow us. We're going to put all the flint on the Rhino so we can keep going and don't have to make multiple trips. Now this is going to vary depending on which server you're on. Again, I'm on the center, so this is how I do it on the center. But essentially, you want to find the area where there is a bunch of the river rocks on the shore. Sometimes it's near the swamp. For me, it's near the redwood here. So all you have to do is throw out your fasto, set the Rhino to follow, dig underneath, and just go to town. All you want to do is just follow the shore. And yeah, you're going to miss some. You can loop around, or, you know, sometimes I just can't be bothered, so you just keep on trucking. As you can see, we're getting a crap ton more this way than with the Anki. There we go. Now we're going to cross over. Essentially, at least on the center, if you just follow the entire shore of the redwood, you're going to slot cap the fasto probably 3/4 of the way, and that'll give you a very, very good starting amount of flint to make a bunch of bullets. Here we go, look at all these rocks. For this part, it's good to make multiple turns, so we're going to turn back. You don't want to miss all of these. You know, if there's a couple stragglers, don't worry about it, but the bunch here that we're missing. So there we go, you guys get the point. In literally a couple minutes, we've already got a few thousand, and we are not even halfway in the redwood here. Just to be ultra specific, we started around here, we went up and then crossed, and then we're just following the shore, and you can follow it all the way to the end, all the way over here, and you will slot cap your fasto in no time. So I'm not going to go the whole way, you guys get the gist. That is how you get a crap ton of flint. So let's move on to the next part. Just for reference, in 2 minutes, we got 15,285 flint. And we didn't even get halfway down the shore. So definitely the best way to get all that flint to make spark powder. Okay, so after you have farmed all your flint and have your charcoal, you can make all your spark powder. So what I do is I just go ahead and do the max here, so 1,001. And most of the time I have about 7,000 I can make, so I have a whole other set of benches here, because, I mean, I don't know why, but they max you at 1,001. So I do every single one at 1,001, and that way I can get through it a lot quicker. And then when all your charcoal is done in the steam forge, you just go get it all out. That's good enough. And now we're going to take it all the way back to the main base. And that way we're going to fill up all of our storages. And just so you guys know, the 3951, that's only what I've gotten in the past maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It wasn't all turned to charcoal yet. You'll get about 30,000 once it's all said and done, but that's just what has been done in the past, few minutes. But then after you have all that spark powder, you got it done, then you're going to do the same thing with the gunpowder. And then you're going to move all of that into another dedicated storage, just like I have here. Alright guys, this next part can get quite confusing, so I'm going to try my best to explain this. So both the simple bullets and the simple shotgun ammo require gunpowder. So you can't go crafting all the simple bullets because you're going to run out of gunpowder and you're not going to be able to make any shotgun ammo because you would have used all the gunpowder. So you need to do some simple math and say, okay, I want 1,000 shotgun ammo. That would mean you need 3,000 simple bullets. And to make 1,000 simple shotgun ammo, you will need 3,000 gunpowder. So you would think, okay, this is simple. I need 3,000 simple bullets to make 1,000 simple shotgun ammo. So what I'm going to do is take 3,000 times 6. Okay, I need 18,000 gunpowder. That's wrong. Do you know why that's wrong? Because when you craft one simple bullet, you get 2 instead of 1. If you craft 1 shotgun ammo, you only get 1. So there is a difference. If you make 1 simple bullet, you actually get 2. So instead of 18,000, and you divide that by 2, you need 9,000 gunpowder to make enough simple bullets to craft the simple shotgun ammo. I hope that makes sense, because it was confusing to me the first time. So all in, you need 9,000 gunpowder here, and another 3,000 gunpowder for the shotgun ammo. So you need about 12,000 gunpowder in all to make 1,000 shotgun bullets. I have not fact-checked that, but I passed basic math, so I hope that's right and I don't look like an idiot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do craft all. We're going to go all the way to 1,001. Now this is going to make about 2,000 simple bullets because again it's doubled, so you get 2 for 1. And that's going to do its thing. That's going to take a little bit of time. But then after that's done, you only need to make another 500. And that will give you another 1,000 bullets. And that'll give you 3,000 that you need to make the simple shotgun ammo. There we go, 1,018 shotgun ammo. So I just added another 1,000 bullets, just like that. Now I still have plenty of resources left over. I can make another, 3,000 or 4,000 bullets if I wanted to. But 1,000 for right now is good. There's a lot of things you can kill with 4,700 bullets. Well, that's been it for this video. If there's anything I missed, anything that was confusing, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. Join my Discord, if you guys want to. And, check my bot out. I put a lot of time, money, and energy into it. Go check out the waitlist. Let me know what you think. If you guys are interested in the trials I'm offering, let me know. I'd love some beta testers. But I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.